saying, fuck y'all. I ain't gotta clear my name up for a motherfucking body. Guys, you are looking at Darian DB Astro Boy on social media, and this is the first segment of Deep Thoughts with DB. This is a podcast series that I've been wanting to start, and I'm finally getting the courage to just do it and just put it out there. So bear with me. This is gonna be a growing experience for all of us. Well, me specifically. But first, I want to say, I'm gonna start off by saying, fuck y'all. I ain't gotta clear my name up for a motherfucking body. But nah, I'm just playing. I just had to get that out of my system. That's from a song called Hits by Meg. So I definitely probably missaid it a little bit, but y'all get the picture. I just want to add that little pizzazz in there because it's gonna be a little uncensored and raw at times. But it is, I'll say today has been a great day. Let's just start there. Today was my birthday. I don't look like it's my birthday because I ain't got a haircut and stuff like that, but I'm just blessed to be here. It's definitely by choice. I would definitely get myself together tomorrow and Friday. However, I just felt like today I just didn't want to do nothing but what I wanted to do, which was not a damn thing. And that is okay. Which brings me to my first point. I would like to thank everyone that wished me happy birthday today. Those that thought of me and didn't get a chance to say it. Even though it's still time, but anyways, the gifts, the empathy, caringness, all of that, I'm glad that I was able to be celebrated today and the rest of this week. So my first point that I want to say is it is okay to not be okay. And what I mean by that is it's okay to feel your emotions and feel how situations impact you. Just don't stay there. Have a chance to articulate how you feeling, and if you can't express it with that person or with the thing that's causing you that pain, then that's good. But sometimes you don't always get that closure or reconciliation that you're looking for. And so one of the goals of this episode, and probably many more, is just to how to navigate that. For me personally, I am not no licensed therapist. I do want to be a therapist one day, but I'm not a licensed therapist right now. I have therapist friends that will probably be coming on later once I get a little bit more established and comfortable. However, I just go for my viewpoint because I am a social worker at heart, and in general, that's my job occupation. And so that's what I write the checks right now. So I'm just going to give you the best advice that I can give from that lower level perspective, if that makes sense. So I think one of the best things that I've learned about myself and how to cope with things that impact me negatively is that I can pray about it because I'm very spiritual and I believe in Jesus Christ, our Savior, who died for us and made sure that we had the chance to get it right. I feel like it is important that I understand what's going on and why it is so impactful to me. Is it because of if it's a person, or well, does a person, but if it's somebody that's significant in your life, is it because of the title that they hold? Is it because of what they do for you, or in my case, me? Or could it be that it's the thought of what you want, but it's not in reality? It's not. You keep disappointing yourself because it's not adding up. I think that's important to understand because it could be all three. A lot of times we get into situations where with friendships and relationships and family, we look at things through a certain way because of the development of our mind. So if I, like for instance, if I had an argument or disagreement with a cousin of mine and I have a 8th grade or middle school childish mindset of how I want to go about addressing the situation, of course it's going to be conflict, especially if that trauma is abiding by in the environment that I'm already in, and neither one of us are trying to listen to communicate, to understand, but we're listening to just respond. Sometimes just listen to understand. It's not always about responding. Sometimes no response is a good thing, and we'll talk about that in a minute. But however, I think the best way to cope with things that impact you negatively, just deal with what is the significant factor and why it makes you feel that way? How can you turn that negative into a positive? And then also, what is the gain or the goal of you even feeling like this? Like, what is the outcome of you and that person with that relationship? And is it worth you even indulging and trying to dissect it and digest it? Because everything ain't really meant for us to digest and dissect. Sometimes, like me, I'm an overthinker. So I'm going to overthink everything. I got a friend right now. We could be texting and all of a sudden, whatever it might be, they might go ghost or whatever. Damn, they okay? my first response is to figure out they're okay. Then I'm like, if I'm checking on this unresponsive, I'm like, well, what should I do now? But I have to realize, and I have realized that I can't be at fault for somebody else's actions. I can only be at fault for my own actions, good or bad. So, and that's a reflection of them, what they just choose to do, and what I choose to do is a reflection of me. And we should take that in life in general when it comes to how we decide to deal with how things make us feel positively or negatively. And that's the first thing. It's kind of going to be brief because I don't know how long I need this to be, but I'm going to just do it until I feel like this is enough for today. The second thing that I want to transition into is that we talked about it's okay not to be okay and how to deal with that. But now it's time to talk about what makes a person have substance and what that looks like. And I'm not no Urban Dictionary. I'm not Google Scholar. I'm not none of that. So I can't say what I've identified for I can only speak for personal experiences. So what I've identified for myself is not going to be the same, but it's going to be similar to what people should be looking for within themselves and with the people they choose to be friends with and date. Because what we don't realize is friendships are relationships too. We just so focused on the intimacy part of, well, not when it's intimacy because of closeness, and it could be either or, but we're more so focused on the physical attraction when it comes to what the term relationship is, that we aren't even understanding that everybody that we encounter on a day-to-day basis or a frequent basis is in a relationship with us. Argue with your person, not with me. I'm just telling you, don't shoot the messenger. But so anyways, I just think it's very important to understand the value of friendships as well as partnerships. That's what we're going to call it. We don't get those two mixed up. They're both intimate. They're both something that doesn't happen overnight. It takes effort from both ends. Anyways, hold on, y'all. My song coming on, but hold on. This is what Megan said. Megan is definitely my favorite female artist. I'm gonna have to play something else that I can redeem myself about. Do I know my Megan? Because I know my Megan. Matter of fact, hold on real quick. I'm saying hold on like out here. Damn, why'd I do that? Let's see. What the fuck do I'm waiting for y'all to cuss that time. YouTube, maybe. Anyways, while I'm searching for this, so back to what I was saying about the intimate and, well, not intimate, but intimate friendships and intimate partnerships. It is important to understand the difference and also categorize people where they fall. If they say, oh, I want to be with you intimately, but they show you, oh, they just want to be your friend or they want to be your associate. And what I mean by that is they not responding to everything that you're saying, or they're half listening to you, or they don't show consistency. Obviously, that's a person that you should be more cautious of being in a partnership with and move them more into the associateship and friendships. And I know it's easy to say than done because I don't put myself in situations I ain't even have to put myself into. However, we are growing, and that's what matters the most. And I'm trying to figure out, oh Lord Jesus, hold on, y'all. Why not? See, this is why I have my phone on disturb because I don't like to get distracted by what I need to do. However, real 1 second. Oh shit! It didn't play like I wanted it to. Real hot girl shit. Bitch, on my problem, nobody saw it. You can be hating on Papa regardless. He want a bitch and a Megan Thee Stallion. I want a nigga and I want a daddy. I'm weak. I got to switch on my hair every day. I ain't no hope, I do be on going. I promise my niggas on living the same. I'm a hot. Don't try that home. And you been served a little bit of curve. Hit that with an uppercut. Caught it. Captain Hook. Now I'm blurring out nigga, but I was just cussing. Anyways, that's not the point. The point is, I do know my Megan. My mind's just everywhere because I want to make sure that I'm saying the right thing on this podcast. But I need to stop focusing on that and just go there and do that. So now that we done had that little break, back to scheduled programming like we've been doing. So I really think that what really has helped me in that situation and deciphering partnerships and friendships, because I'm currently single, but I give the best advice according to the people that I give it to that's in relationships, but I'm single. So I don't know what that means. I don't know if that means that I know my worth and then I just cut the shit off because I really don't tolerate a lot of shit. I really don't. Like, I've gotten better with not expressing it to the point, because people be doing what they be doing. Let's be honest. We want to give hope. We give hope to people to give them the benefit of the doubt. But I've learned to give people all benefit and no doubt. And I'm going to say that a lot, but that's for real because people know what they do. So even if you be at work and came on your phone, You go to the bathroom, you're gonna be on your phone. You have a lunch break. People know what they be doing. They might be not subconsciously thinking about you, and that's when you gotta really think about it and be like, hey, it's not personal. It's just that I'm not a priority. And that doesn't mean that they're just saying, oh, I'm not gonna take some of them are like that. But not all of them. That just means that they're not thinking about you. So what you need to do is not think about them. Got it. I'm glad that we got that understanding. So now that we got that understanding and you know how to categorize, well, you should know how to, unless I just need to give a step-by-step process, because I do know that common sense ain't common, and I ain't even trying to be funny, but I'm being dead ass serious when I say that. But I definitely would recommend looking at the person's actions and looking at what they say. Understanding what they do and hearing what they say and how they talk. Because you can tell a lot from a person, just let them tell them themselves. They'll talk. It'll never be a moment where you would have to guess if you just listen to what they want to say. No, we can listen to a song like that. Like I said, there's nothing bad with figuring out that people are not compatible. We be wanting people to be compatible for us, especially me because I'm a little boy at heart. I be wanting people to be compatible, but then I'll be like, damn, they don't be compatible because they don't be right with themselves. Then on top of that, I have to think about it. I can't expect me out of them. All them things bring substance to me because I have a life outside of another person, regardless if it's a friend or a partnership. We talked about that earlier. Hello. Now, don't get me wrong. I love talking to people, so that's probably why I get attached quicker, because I've been in situations where I've always wanted to love and be loved. But once I started loving myself more, I started realizing that half the people that I was trying to get to love me or like me or show me some kind of attention was not worth my time. And now those are be the same people that you see listen, and you see some of them hard my shit. But the thing about it is though, it don't make or break me because I'm trying to be better than my motherfucking self. So let's go through the last thing that ties all this together about the substance thing. So the first thing we talked about is who and how can we differentiate, that's what I'm trying to say, between a friend and a partner. The second thing we talked about was giving yourself grace and how that looks on yourself, but also how you can articulate. I might have got them two mixed up. How you can articulate your thoughts. So I think the first thought was about expressing yourself, and then the second one was about the friendship partnership. I don't know, I already got mixed up already, y'all. But it's okay. Like I said, the next episode, this shit gonna be together. Don't worry about it. But and so without any last part we just talked about, a lot of times, to sum everything up that I've been talking about for the last 20 minutes, a lot of times we cannot control how other people treat us. A lot of times, all the time actually. But don't let that affect you. Let that be, if you do let it impact you, let that be why you go and do something creative. Like me making a podcast. Instead of me going, I can't believe you didn't do this and then the third. I'm just making a podcast. Because this is my way of getting shit off my chest without having to be direct and having to throw shade at anybody or having to interact and offer my emotions, because I'm in my feelings and whatever they have going on does not have nothing to do with me at the end of the day. But y'all stay blessed. Y'all stay safe or dangerous, whatever one you choose to do. And I'll see you next time on Discussions. Well, Deep Thoughts with DB. But